Okay, now it is recording. So we'll use rectangles. You can either choose it from there or type in REC. Okay, and let us draw it here. Okay, like this. And how many of you have taken the lab manual? Lab manual is given to you? AIM lab manual?
No, sir. Lab manual is not given, sir.
Because you were asked to collect it, as I remember. You were asked to collect it, right?
Actually, no, sir. We have to ask you and to collect. We are thinking, sir.
Okay, I'll confirm. Okay, probably I'll ask HOD and we get back to you. Okay. So I'll draw the center line. Okay, and then we'll draw that rectangle. Yes, about the center line, you see here, there are different lines here by block, continuous. This is what we are using by layer. You can import that. How? I'll show you. You see here load. When you go to this, other, load, and it lists the different types of
Sir, I
lines that
cannot see any name clearly, sir.
okay. Those who are able to see it clearly, kindly unmute or type in that the screen is clear. Just type clear. We'll see how many of you are able to see it clearly. Not clear. Not clear. Clear. Not clear. Not clear. Both the AutoCAD screen and this lab manual, or just the lab manual?
Not lab manual, sir. AutoCAD screen is okay, sir. That now only you have shown me the level like that is there, no, sir.
This one.
That one, not this one, sir. The controls you have shown, no, sir. Now only.
Okay, like here.
Control. You know, now only showed how you have created this one. It's coming like blended.
Okay. Probably after some time this will clear. Not sure. This will not do, I guess. Okay, except for that, it is coming, right? So I'll show that. I'll explain how it's done. You just have to load it. Okay, when you press on that other one here, by layer, by block, continuous. Okay, these are all there. But if you want to load more lines, more types of lines, you press other. Okay, load. When you say load here, it'll list the different types of lines. Okay, you have like long dash, triple dot, dash, okay, dash space, long dash dot. Okay, what you had learned in engineering drawing, I believe. Okay, continuous dots. Okay, dots with some space, hidden lines. Okay, so all these are standard lines here, available line types. Okay, and within those you have this center. Okay, center line. You press OK and it will load that. You press OK and you can come in here, and now it says center. Okay, you just have to load that, whatever it is that you want to load. You have to load that line and it will come in this by layer tab. Continuous was what we were using. Now center. Okay, I'll use, so if I type that same command line, press enter, and I'll use, okay, I'll try to draw this F8, so I have an orthogonal line and until here. You see that center line is what you're seeing. So you can change it here, going to continuous, and now you can draw in continuous lines. So you just have to load that. Okay, then we'll draw another rectangle. Okay, take it from here or type in REC. Okay, maybe up until here, like that. Okay, now what you have here is this end of this shaft. Okay, this is how we draw, right? Continuous shafts. There's an interruption here, so we don't, basically this is an infinite shaft, you can say, but this is how we represent that it is like this. So we'll try to do that, but before that, you see, if I want to delete this line, just this line, okay, out of this whole rectangle, I can't do that because this is a whole, this whole is a one entity, isn't it? So if I want to remove just this line, I'll have to split these rectangle into individual line elements. Okay, and how do I do that? There's an option called explode, EXP. If you type, you see here explode. Okay, explode, and you have to select the object that you want to explode. Okay, when you select this object, it will select the whole rectangle, and once you have selected all the objects, you press enter, and now if you go, you see these are all individual elements. Okay, all those are individual elements. So now I can remove this line. Press on it, press delete or erase. Okay, and we'll try to draw this one. Okay, we'll use arc. 3-point arc is what we'll use. You see here in the arc you have different options. We'll use 3-point arc. Okay, so I'll start from here, first point. Okay, I'll press F8 off because ortho is on, and place it here in the middle, and then here, let's say, see here, and let's go like this. Again, to retrieve the last command, press enter. First point is this one, intersection, because we had used that snap, right? Intersection is on, so that intersection point of that arc with this center line will be marked as cross intersection. You can use that point, snap point. Those are that is how snap points are helpful. Okay, press this one, maybe make it here and then here. Okay, and then we'll close that again. This one, let's make it here, and then that point. Okay, now what we want to do is impose a hatch, right? There's a hatch here, it's very blur. There's a hatch here, that dashed lines. Okay, you'll press H, enter. Here is how where you have that hatch. Come into the closed space. Now this is very dense, so I'll change the scaling, maybe twice or maybe even thrice. Okay, once you are done, you either close hatch creation or press escape. Okay, you see, like that. And another thing, yes, you also have these fillets here, right? Fillets at the ends. So I'll try to draw those fillets. You can type in FILL, and you see here fillet. First object is this one, right? Select second object or shift select to apply corner or a radius. So we'll specify radius, and he's asking, you see radius starts with R, right? So you can either select it here or you can type R, enter. So it will, that radius option will activate. So you can specify the fillet radius, maybe 20, and then the second object. So it will show you the preview, you see, but I think 20 is too small. So let's have another radius, maybe 40. Now you see, now this is good, right? This looks good. So once you have selected that second object, it will apply that fillet. Retrieve the last command, press enter. First object, second object, because those, that 40 value is already set, because we had given it in the last command. That value is set. So you just have to select the first object and then the second object. That's all. Enter, retrieve the last command, again fillet, first object, second object. Okay, and other than that, you have, yes, this straight knurling is what we want to draw. You'll use line L, enter. Let's start from here. Okay, ortho on, make it up until here, I guess. Yeah, and then let's make it even more. You can increase the size, as I said, right? These are stretch points at the ends, right? So you can use them to stretch. Okay, and now what I'll do is I'll use offset option, okay, to create those, to basically have those lines going all up. I'll use offset, but we can even use copy. Okay, offset, specify offset distance. Okay, maybe 10. Object to offset, this one, and it will specify which direction you want to. Okay, upside, up or down. Let's make it up, but you see 10 is very less, I believe. Let's make it 15. Okay, yes, this looks good. So I modified it there and then, because that 15 was already there. You see, when you select the object, that distance what you gave as offset will pop up. Default, what the distance that we gave initially, you can change that right there. Okay, if you don't think this is good, you can change it to 15 is what I kept, right? So now what I will do is I will try to copy them, so that will save time. CO, copy, I'm sorry, CO, copy, select the objects, all these. Once you're done selecting, press enter. base point, let's say this point. So inline, yes. Okay, so you can place them like this, right? I think this should be good. Yes. And then we can either mirror them. Mirroring is good, I guess. Mirroring would be better. The name
Sir, we
indicates.
can use Control C also, no?
Yes, you can, but you'll have to specify control C for what?
Copy, sir.
Yes, copying these set of lines, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can. So mirror is what I was using. So I'll mirror these objects, okay, about this line. What is it that we want to mirror? All these lines, okay. Once you're done selecting the objects, press enter. First point of mirror line, this one. Second point, you can specify it. You see, I'll press F8 off. So it will mirror about that line. You see, if I click it here, it will mirror about this line. So you can click anywhere on this line and it will F8. Let's make it on so we don't have much deviation. Okay. Now he's asking erase source objects, yes or no. So if you say no, then those upper lines will still be there after the mirror. If you say yes, then that upper lines will go, right? Those are the source objects about, I mean, using which we mirrored. So we don't want to erase it, no. Okay, like that. Straight knurling is what you have here. Let me write it. Control C, Control V. Okay, let's write it here. Okay, double click, Control A, straight knurling. Okay, okay, and what else? Yes, we want to have the convention as well. We want to draw the conventional representation as well. The only difference is you don't have all of this. So what I will do is I will copy this. Okay, CO, copy, enter, select the objects. Okay, once you're done selecting, press enter. Base point, let's choose this point and place it here, right? Only one copy is what we want, so you press escape. So now we can delete some of these. How? Let's use erase. Erase, enter, select objects. Let's make it like this from here. Okay, enter, and same thing, enter to retrieve the last command. We have 4 lines up, so let's have 4 lines down like this. Press enter. Okay, was that clear? Use the line to differentiate because that's where this ends. Right? Someone has sent a screenshot. How to draw that curved shape at the shaft end? You see, I used 3-point arcs. Okay, I'll show you. I'll delete one and show you how. Delete. I use this 3-point arc. Okay, starting from here, first point, ortho off. Okay, second point, and then third point like this. So basically I came in like this, this, and then this. 3 points. As the name indicates, we have to specify 3 points for that arc. So I specified one at the top, one in the middle, and the other at that line intersection. Okay. So that's how you okay, that is not opening. So okay, that was about straight knurling. Now diamond knurling, just that the knurled part is different, isn't it? Everything else is same. So we will try to copy this. Copy. Okay, select this, press enter, paste point, let's say this one, ortho on. Okay, let's place it here. Okay, and then we'll modify this and copy this modified one here. So you don't have all of this, you don't want this, right? Now I'll erase that. Erase E, select this one. Now you see, if I don't want this selection box to select this line, this center line, I'll have to use this option, top right to bottom. So I'm sorry, top left to bottom right. This selection, this kind of selection. If I do the opposite, okay, you see, once that covers part of that center line, it is selecting the whole center line. Okay, that's the advantage about these two selection methods that you have, because I don't want to select this center line, I just want to select these lines. And if I make sure that they are covered, then this will not get selected. So like this, because I'm not selecting the complete center line, that is why. And those lines are all in the selection box. That is how it selects all of those. Once you have done, you press enter. Okay, now what we want to do is this diamond knurling. So I'll do that. Line, enter. Let's start from here. Okay, ortho off. Okay, like this. Okay, isn't it? Now I will try to copy this. Copy, select objects, these two, enter, base point, let's say this, and again specify endpoint, place it at the endpoints, right? Now we will try to copy this total thing. That will save time, right? Press enter, base point, let's say this one. Let us place it at the endpoint. Okay, and I will place it here and delete it. Endpoint, delete what we don't want. Erase E, enter, select the objects. Okay, this all these, press enter. Okay, now we want the opposite of this one, right? We want it to go like, I'll show you how to do that. You see here, make it a diamond. So if you want to make it a diamond, we'll try to mirror this and then place it here. I'll show you how. Let's mirror this whole thing about this line. Okay, so here is the mirror option where you can type mirror. Mirror what? Mirror these lines, right? Once you're done, press enter. Mirror point line, first point, second point, anywhere on this line. Let's make it at the end so that we have it clear. Erase source objects, no. Okay, now I'll take this and place it here. Okay, move, move, select objects, select this, enter. Base point is this one. We'll place it, let's say, in line with this, like this. Okay, like that. Was that clear how I did that? Yes. Yes. Okay, so basically I mirrored that and then I moved it. Okay, so we can copy this and remove part of it so that we have the conventional drawing as well. But first let's place the name here. Control C, Control V, place it here. Edit, not straight but diamond knurling. Okay, and then move it, I'm sorry, copy this. Okay, enter. Base point, let's say this one, and let us place it here. Okay, how is that? Okay, so now you can remove part of it. Okay, erase, select objects, maybe up until here. Okay, and even here, like this. Okay, draw a line, or you can copy the top line if you want to. Ortho on. Okay, and then we'll stretch this. Okay, now square on shaft. Okay, so let's start from there. Okay, we'll draw this later. Okay, REC, rectangle, like this. Okay, and then another rectangle. Maybe I'll draw that center line first. Line. Let's make this center line. How? Click on that line. You can either go, you can even do it from here. Right click, quick properties. Okay, line type, not continuous but center line. Okay, you can do it right here, or you can go to there, what we had done earlier when we were loading it. Okay, so this, and then you have two more. REC. Okay, first point like this, and enter to retrieve it again, and another one like this. Okay, there's a cross here. Let's draw that. L, enter. Ortho is off, right? No, ortho is on. F8, make it off, and then we can draw these two. Okay, now we'll draw that interrupted view. Okay, explode it, same procedure. Explode this rectangle, delete this line. Okay, now it is activated. Delete this line and 3-point arc, right? Starting from here and there and there, and then enter to retrieve the last command. This one, there, and that. Again, retrieve the last command. Okay, and that hatch again, hatch, enter, hatched one, place it here. Okay,